You're at home. Maybe it's morning, maybe evening. You're sipping tea, reading the paper, or folding laundry. A normal day, until something changes. You reach for a cup and your hand doesn't move quite right. You try to speak, but your words are strange. You feel lightheaded, weak, and confused. And deep down, this isn't normal. You could be having a stroke. And if you are, what you do in the next 5 minutes could mean the difference between recovery and permanent disability, between life and death. The terrifying truth is, most strokes happen when people are alone, especially after 60, when over 70% of seniors either live alone or spend most of their day without someone nearby. So what do you do if you're completely alone and think you're having a stroke? It starts with recognizing the warning signs. Stroke doesn't always hit like a bolt of lightning. Sometimes it starts quietly. A drooping face, slurred speech, trouble lifting an arm, maybe vision problems or a sudden, splitting headache. These signs might be subtle, but they're not to be ignored. Try smiling. Does one side of your face droop? Say a sentence. Are your words jumbled? Raise both arms. Does one drift downward or feel weak? If the answer to any of these is yes, call emergency services immediately. Don't wait. Don't lie down and hope it passes. In the U.S., that means calling 911. But if you're alone and struggling to move or speak, you may not be able to use your hands. That's why preparing before anything happens is key. Enable voice commands on your phone. Set it so you can say, "Hey Siri," or "Hey Google, call 911," without lifting a finger. That tiny feature could save your life. Even better, invest in a medical alert system. Some come with fall detection, others with GPS tracking or voice-activated help. The best ones alert emergency services even if you can't reach your phone. Think of it like a safety net, always there just in case. Once help is on the way, staying calm matters. Stress raises your blood pressure, which only makes things worse. If you can, lie on your side with your head slightly elevated. Don't eat or drink anything. Strokes can affect your ability to swallow, and choking is a real risk. If you're able to unlock your front door or leave a note for paramedics, do it. And now, the part that matters most of all, prevention. Because the truth is, up to 80% of strokes are preventable. You don't need to run marathons or eat kale at every meal. But you do need to manage the basics. Keep your blood pressure under control, ideally under 130/80. If you're diabetic, manage your blood sugar. Quit smoking. Stay active. Even 20 minutes of walking per day makes a difference. Eat more real food and fewer processed snacks. Reduce your salt and alcohol. And yes, take your medications as prescribed every day. Don't ignore your sleep. Sleep apnea, especially if untreated, drastically increases stroke risk. If you snore heavily or wake up exhausted, talk to your doctor. A sleep study and a CPAP machine could literally save your life. Now let's talk about something we often avoid: the fear of being alone during a medical emergency. It's real, but independence doesn't mean you have to be isolated. Build a simple check-in routine with family or neighbors. Maybe it's a text each morning, a daily goodnight call. Some people leave their blinds open by 9 a.m. or lights off by 10 p.m. as silent signals. These small acts mean someone knows if something's not right. Another powerful move: carry a card in your wallet with your medical info, your conditions, medications, allergies, and emergency contacts. Better yet, wear a medical ID bracelet or necklace. First responders look for them. Also, don't keep your emergency plan in your head. Share it. Let your children, your friends, even a neighbor know what to do if you don't respond. Do you have a key hidden outside? Do you have a medical alert device? Make sure someone else does, too. Now, suppose the worst happens. You have a minor stroke. You survive. What now? The journey doesn't end with survival. Follow-up care is critical. Physical therapy, speech therapy, medication adjustments, all of it matters. And so does mental health. Many stroke survivors experience depression, especially when their independence is affected. Don't tough it out. Seek support. Talk to your doctor, your loved ones, or a therapist. Healing is physical and emotional. And here's something often overlooked: stroke education doesn't just help you, it empowers others around you. Maybe you'll spot signs in a friend, a neighbor, a stranger in the grocery store. Maybe you'll save someone else's life because you knew what to look for. The classic signs of stroke are remembered by the acronym FASD. Face drooping, arm weakness, speech difficulty. Tom call 911. But a better version for older adults is BFASD. Balance trouble, eyesight changes, face drooping, arm weakness, speech slurring. Time to act, because sometimes the earliest signs are balance issues or vision loss. You might feel dizzy, unsteady, or see double. That's still a stroke. Don't wait. Don't second guess. Call for help. Lastly, let's talk about attitude. Aging isn't weakness. Living alone doesn't mean you're helpless. But being unprepared, that can be dangerous. Preparation is your power. So start small. Enable voice assistance. Save emergency contacts in your phone. Post your local emergency number in large print next to your landline. Practice the stroke signs every now and then. Make your emergency plans simple, visible, and known. Because you are not invisible. You are not powerless. And even if you're alone at home, you don't have to face a stroke unprepared. With knowledge, tools, and intention, you can survive. You can recover. You can thrive. The next time something feels wrong, numbness, dizziness, confusion, don't wait to see if it passes. Assume it's serious. Make the call. Take the action. Because it's not just your health on the line. It's your future, your freedom, your life. You've worked too hard to let it all be taken by one unrecognized moment. So stay sharp. Stay ready. And believe this. If the moment comes, you will know what to do. If this video helped you feel more prepared, give it a like. Share it with someone you care about. And in the comments, let us know, what steps have you taken to prepare in case of an emergency? Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Stay strong. Stay alive.